Imagine waking up every day feeling light, energized, and completely in tune with your body. No lingering discomfort, no mental exhaustion, just a sense of calm and clarity. The body is not separate from the mind. Every thought has the power to shape physical health, but most people never realize this connection. The body listens to everything the mind believes. If the mind holds on to stress, worry, or fear, the body reacts accordingly. When the mind is trained to support healing, the body follows. This is not a theory or a complex process reserved for a few. It is a natural ability that can be activated with intention and consistency. Healing is not just about addressing physical symptoms. It begins at a deeper level where thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape reality. Some believe healing is entirely external, relying on treatments or interventions, but true healing starts from within. The way the mind processes experiences, the way emotions are stored, and the way daily thoughts are structured all influence well-being. Most people never tap into this ability because they are conditioned to believe healing is something outside their control. The body has an innate intelligence, and when the mind aligns with it, change happens. Every cell in the body responds to the mind. When thoughts are calm, the body functions well. When filled with stress or doubt, it reacts with tension and fatigue. Science confirms that emotions influence body chemistry. Stress weakens immunity, while calmness supports healing. The mind cannot hold two opposing beliefs. A strong belief in healing moves the body in that direction, while doubt slows progress. Many underestimate this connection, but studies show that those who expect recovery often experience better results. Stress and negativity create tension, diverting energy from healing. This leads to exhaustion and discomfort. Just as negative thoughts weaken the body, positive and calming thoughts strengthen it. Healing starts with awareness, recognizing how thoughts shape emotions and affect the body. Instead of reacting to discomfort, shifting focus helps the body restore balance naturally. Healing does not require struggle, but alignment with the body's natural ability to repair itself. The power to heal is always present. The mind directs the process. By shifting focus, reducing resistance, and maintaining clarity, the body can restore and maintain well-being. The mind forms patterns through repeated thoughts, shaping beliefs that influence the body's response to health challenges. If healing is seen as difficult, the body follows that belief. If it is accepted as natural, the body responds positively. Many people unknowingly hold limiting beliefs about their well-being, assuming conditions are permanent or improvement is impossible. These are not facts, but learned ideas. Changing these thoughts allows the body to function at its best. Doubt disrupts healing by creating resistance. When the mind shifts between hope and uncertainty, the body struggles to settle. Focusing on well-being instead of limitations helps restore balance. Every thought has an effect. Fear and worry reinforce stress, while thoughts of ease support stability. Healing happens gradually by replacing old patterns with supportive ones. With consistency, the body naturally moves toward well-being. Healing is a process that requires consistency. It is not about quick fixes, but creating lasting change through daily mental shifts. This 31-day approach focuses on rewiring the mind to support health, allowing the body to function without unnecessary stress. Each day builds on the previous one, reinforcing positive thought patterns. In the beginning, awareness is the main focus. Many do not realize how often they entertain negative thoughts about their health. Recognizing these patterns is the first step. Once awareness is developed, the next stage involves redirecting thoughts toward a state of well-being. A structured approach helps the mind accept new ideas without resistance. The first few days focus on observing existing thoughts. Instead of reacting to discomfort, attention is placed on how the mind interprets it. The following phase introduces simple mental exercises that replace limiting beliefs with statements that support healing. As the days progress, these practices strengthen, allowing the body to respond with ease. The mind prefers familiar patterns. If stress and worry have been dominant for years, they will attempt to return. This is why a structured method is effective. It trains the mind to replace unhelpful habits with thoughts that contribute to healing. Instead of letting fear dictate responses, the focus shifts to stability and calmness. By the end of 31 days, these mental shifts become automatic. The body no longer operates under constant stress, but moves toward a balanced state. The goal is not just temporary relief, but long-term improvement. Each step in this process reinforces the mind's ability to support healing, making it easier to maintain well-being naturally. The mind holds on to thoughts, whether helpful or harmful. When negative patterns repeat, they create stress that affects the body. The first step in healing is identifying these patterns and gradually letting them go. Many people experience discomfort because their minds are filled with doubt, fear, and worry. These emotions create tension, making it difficult for the body to function smoothly. Paying attention to thoughts is important. Many do not realize how often they engage in negative thinking. Observing these thoughts without reacting to them is the first step. Instead of trying to suppress them, they should be acknowledged and released. Writing them down or mentally recognizing them helps reduce their impact. This practice shifts attention away from negativity and prevents it from influencing well-being. External influences shape how the mind processes information. Constant exposure to stressful news, negative conversations, or unhelpful opinions reinforces unhealthy mental habits. Limiting these influences is necessary. Choosing what to consume mentally is as important as choosing what to eat physically. Replacing negative inputs with thoughts that promote calmness and stability creates space for healing. The body responds to thoughts as if they are real events. If the mind constantly anticipates problems, the body reacts with stress. If the mind is trained to focus on balance, the body remains steady. This shift does not happen instantly, but develops with daily practice. Removing mental clutter allows the mind to focus on what supports well-being. Letting go of negativity does not mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to let unnecessary thoughts control health. Awareness, redirection, and conscious choices help break old patterns. When the mind is free from excessive worry, the body has the energy it needs to heal. Words shape the way the mind and body interact. Repeating statements that support healing reinforces positive mental habits. The body follows the instructions given by the mind. If thoughts are filled with doubt, progress slows down. If words are chosen carefully, they create a supportive environment for well-being. Affirmations are short, clear statements that align the mind with a desired state. When used correctly, they replace old beliefs with new ones that support health. The key is repetition. A single statement said once does not change much, but repeating it consistently strengthens its effect. The best affirmations are direct and simple. They should focus on well-being rather than symptoms. Instead of reinforcing illness, they should direct attention towards stability and strength. Writing them down, saying them aloud, or thinking about them regularly reinforces their impact. The mind accepts what it hears repeatedly. If the same statements are reinforced daily, they become part of regular thought patterns. This is why negative self-talk is harmful. It trains the mind to expect difficulties. Choosing affirmations carefully ensures that thoughts contribute to healing rather than stress. Speaking healing words is not about forcing a belief. It is about gradually shifting mental focus. When the mind repeatedly hears messages of stability, the body aligns with them. This practice requires patience, but its effects are lasting. By choosing words wisely and using them regularly, the healing process becomes easier to maintain. Emotions are stored in the body. When negative emotions remain unprocessed, they create tension that affects overall well-being. Releasing these emotions is necessary for healing to take place. Many people hold on to past stress, resentment, or fear without realizing how much it impacts their physical state. The body responds to these emotions by tightening muscles, increasing stress hormones, and limiting its ability to repair itself. Recognizing emotions instead of suppressing them allows the body to function more efficiently. Avoiding emotions does not make them disappear. They remain in the background, influencing thoughts and behaviors. Acknowledging them reduces their intensity and prevents them from disrupting balance. Writing down emotions, speaking them aloud in a private space, or engaging in activities that promote relaxation helps release their hold on the body. Breathing techniques help shift emotions out of the body. When stress arises, the breath becomes shallow, signaling distress to the nervous system. Deep, controlled breathing interrupts this cycle and calms the mind. A few minutes of focused breathing can reduce physical and mental tension, making it easier for the body to reset. The body naturally seeks balance. Holding on to unresolved emotions prevents this process. By regularly setting aside time to acknowledge and release stress, the body can function with less strain. Healing is supported when emotions flow instead of being trapped. The more this practice is repeated, the more the body responds with ease. The mind influences physical reality. Visualization is a technique that directs mental focus toward well-being. The brain does not distinguish between imagined and real experiences. If the mind repeatedly envisions health, the body responds as if it is experiencing that state. A clear mental image helps reinforce positive outcomes. Instead of focusing on illness or discomfort, attention is placed on stability and strength. The more detailed the visualization, the stronger the impact. Imagining the body functioning smoothly, energy flowing freely, and daily life feeling effortless helps train the mind to accept these states as normal. Repetition strengthens mental images. A single session of visualization has limited effects, but practicing it regularly reinforces the message. The mind adapts to what it sees most often. If it consistently receives images of well-being, the body aligns with that expectation. Relaxation enhances visualization. A calm mind absorbs information more effectively. Taking a few moments to quiet the mind before starting visualization improves results. Closing the eyes, focusing on breathing, and then forming a mental image of health makes the practice more effective. The body reacts to mental instructions. If the mind repeatedly sees a state of health, the body begins to move toward it. By dedicating time to visualization daily, the brain rewires itself to support healing rather than resistance. This technique reinforces the idea that well-being is possible and achievable. Gratitude changes the way the mind processes experiences. When attention is placed on what is working well, the body responds with relaxation and balance. Many people focus on problems, reinforcing stress and discomfort. Shifting attention to appreciation helps the body function more efficiently. The nervous system reacts to emotions. Feelings of gratitude send calming signals, reducing stress hormones and promoting stability. This allows the body to direct more energy toward healing rather than defense. Small moments of appreciation, even for basic things like breathing or movement, contribute to this effect. Writing down or mentally noting a few things to be grateful for each day strengthens this habit. The mind adapts to repeated focus, making it easier to recognize positive aspects of life. This practice does not ignore challenges, but ensures they do not dominate thoughts. Consistent gratitude improves emotional balance, When the mind is trained to recognize what is going well, reactions to difficulties become less intense. This supports a steady state where healing can take place without interference. The more gratitude is practiced, the more the body responds with ease. The way the mind treats itself affects physical health. Negative self-talk creates tension, while supportive thoughts encourage balance. Many people are unaware of how often they criticize themselves, reinforcing patterns that limit healing. Changing this habit is essential for well-being. Self-love is not about ignoring flaws, but treating the mind and body with care. A kind internal dialogue reduces stress and allows the body to function without unnecessary pressure. Recognizing progress rather than focusing on what is lacking strengthens this practice. Daily reminders of worth and well-being reinforce positive mental habits. Speaking supportive words internally, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing rest help the body recover more effectively. When the mind acknowledges its own value, stress decreases, making healing easier. The body reflects mental patterns. If thoughts are filled with criticism, tension builds. If thoughts support well-being, the body aligns with that state. Strengthening self-love is a gradual process that improves with consistency. The more this is practiced, the more the body responds with stability. Healing begins within. When the mind supports well-being, the body follows. The more balance is maintained internally, the easier it becomes to extend that state to others. Many people absorb stress from their surroundings without realizing it. By strengthening inner stability, external influences have less impact. Healing energy is not limited to personal well-being. Thoughts, emotions, and presence affect those around them. A calm and steady mind creates a positive atmosphere that others can feel. This is why focusing on self-healing first is important. Without personal balance, offering support to others becomes draining. Daily practices such as mindfulness, breathing exercises, and affirmations strengthen the ability to maintain a steady state. Consistency in these habits reinforces the mind's ability to remain calm, even in challenging situations. When this stability is present, healing energy extends naturally. Helping others does not require effort. It happens through presence. When the mind is steady and words are thoughtful, those around respond differently. Simple actions such as listening without judgment or offering encouragement contribute to healing without strain. Healing is not about fixing others, but maintaining an internal state that supports well-being. By focusing on personal stability, a natural influence is created that benefits both the self and others. The more this is practiced, the easier it becomes to maintain. Healing is a continuous process. The mind and body function best when balance is maintained over time. A single practice may bring temporary relief, but lasting improvement comes from consistency. Small daily efforts create long-term stability. Awareness is the foundation of well-being. Recognizing mental and emotional patterns allows for better choices. When thoughts are aligned with health, the body responds accordingly. This process is not about perfection, but steady progress. The techniques covered provide tools for maintaining a state of ease. Releasing negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, using affirmations, and focusing on self-care all contribute to well-being. The more these practices are integrated into daily life, the more the body benefits. Healing is not something that happens once and is complete. It is a way of living that supports ongoing health. By applying these steps consistently, the mind and body remain in a state that promotes well-being naturally.